Broadcasting live from upstate New York, a technology talk show that puts you and your questions first. It's Tech Talk Live.
Yeah, baby, it's Tech Talk Live, coming to you live from upstate New York.
We're back this week. Wow.
I'm Flipper.
I'm Snide.
And I'm JJ.
And we're Tech Talk Live.
Please give me a call and save the day. 1-315-220-0692 with any questions that you might want to be answered.
Right, we like questions. We can help you with your computer. You got computer questions, you got questions about your tablet, you got questions about whatever. This is a live call-in talk show.
Or you can reach out to us in an email at techtalkliveny@gmail.com.
Or if you're watching our live feed right now, you can chat with us. It doesn't look like anybody's on, but hey.
But like I said, we're contemplating on what we're going to give for the drawing at the end of the month. I haven't got anything yet.
Right.
Of course, like I said, being open heart surgery, triple bypass, you know what I mean? I've been out for a month.
Right. Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out.
So,
we always do, you know.
Anyway, we got some good subjects for today's show. I believe Flipper.
Do we?
Well, I thought you had a couple
Let's
there
hope
that you smashed out.
Holy
You
cow.
pounded out on the typewriter last night.
Yeah, the typewriter is right. Holy cow.
Tick, tick, tick. Yeah. See him. Tick.
If I type like that, there's something wrong. Now, Snide, on the other hand.
No, I got
Maybe a different story.
9 fingers.
You got 9?
Yeah, this one is.
Oh, it doesn't work, right. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
It's not as fast.
So I'm only
Anyhow.
half-assed.
For punctuation.
Yeah, really, for punctuation. I got to press the space bar.
Yeah,
That's it.
but it hits the Q.
Right?
Oh, yeah, lots of great subjects this week, I suppose. What do we got? We got the Popinator. Oh, my God, when you said that last night, I was like, the Popinator.
You ain't
What's
heard
the
about
Popinator?
the Popinator?
I haven't heard
I
about
haven't
the
either.
Popinator.
We'll keep
That's-
them guessing a little bit longer.
Oh, okay.
Anybody got any questions about the Popinator? We'll get to them.
Yeah, right? The Popinator. What the heck is the Popinator?
I have no clue.
There's a lot of technology that come out this last month that I just haven't been keeping up on. And boy, when I went through that stuff and I started, holy cow, I couldn't believe my eyes how much technology changed.
Yeah, right?
And you saw the Popinator.
Yeah,
The Popinator, yeah, see, that's what I don't understand. There was so much that changed. But the Popinator was
All
the one
right,
that stuck out there.
Let's get
Right.
to this Popinator.
I know, yeah,
See
right there,
that
the
right here?
Popinator.
Nice.
So,
So,
anyway, what this does...
what the hell is the Popinator?
Anyway, what this Popinator does is it's a popcorn machine. You know how you used to throw the popcorn up? Catch.
Right?
Well, this Popinator, it sits over here on the table, wherever, and it's got voice command. And all you
Voice command.
do is say pop, and then it'll shoot a piece of popcorn over and hit you directly in the mouth. All you gotta do is just open your lips, pop, and that's what the Popinator does. I thought it was pretty good. You know, just say pop, and if you turn your head, you get hit in the side of the head with it.
All right, could you picture that? All of a sudden, he goes to the hospital. He goes to the hospital. He has to go to the ER.
Yeah,
He's got a piece of popcorn stuck in his ear.
So, anyway, I thought it was
The
pretty.
Popinator. Oh,
I thought
my
this was a
God.
pretty good.
Does it pop the popcorn for you first, or do you have to like empty it into?
I don't know,
make
but
your
I
own?
think it does.
Jeez.
But let's see.
It's the
3.9,
Popinator.
It'd be great if you get it for like your dog.
It doesn't
You
really.
for your
It
dog.
doesn't really
Teach
say.
him to say pop, right?
Treats, right? And it barks and it pop. There goes the treat. You know?
But it doesn't say that it pops it, but it does. It's got a tank where you put your popcorn in, but it automatically picks one up or whatever and poop. puts the popcorn right in your mouth.
Yeah.
Pop.
It's pop now.
Just say ah.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
But I thought it was
The
kind of
Popinator.
funny and kind of interesting. The Popinator. I see it on Good Morning America here Wednesday, I think it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and they were playing with it.
Nice.
Get out of town.
So, but it's like I said,
Jeez.
anywhere in the room you could change positions or whatever, you know, like you do with some other activities.
Yeah, like sleeping.
Right.
And pop.
Could you imagine that if it misunderstands maybe a bodily noise or something? Oh, that would be horrible. Oh, or JJ's bacon app that he did a few weeks
Bacon
ago.
app.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
He'd be playing all of a sudden. It'd be a barrage of like machine gun popcorn.
What do you mean bacon? I said pop.
Oh, that's
But
too funny.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That is too funny.
Right.
I like
instead
that.
of pew pew, it's pop pop.
Pop. JoJo will like that.
JoJo will like that one.
Wow.
Maybe I got to get one for down to the office down there for you, JJ, and then each one can say pop and.
Voice recognition, it depends on how far it shoots a piece of popcorn to each
Well,
console.
it didn't say.
Probably, right?
It didn't really say how far it did, but it said it would shoot it across the room.
Nice.
Man.
That's quite a distance.
That is quite
to be able to
For
hit your-
popcorn, no less. I
Yeah.
mean, it's light and fluffy. It's going to...
but to hit your mouth, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. It senses
Right.
where it is. And be able to be on the table over there, and you say pop, and it was able to hit your mouth at that distance.
So how much is this Popinator?
I don't know. It didn't give a price or anything. I printed it out, and it's only about 5-6 lines of what I had. You know, even on the site there was only 5-6 lines.
Right? The Popinator.
Popinator.
I
Gotta
can't
love
get
it.
over that. That is so funny.
But anyway, you can post it on YouTube if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll do that. Oh, look, we just lost a camera because we handed a piece of paper. That is nuts. The Popinator, and it actually looks like a turret.
A turret.
Turret, yeah, not turret. Did I say turret? A turret on top of a popcorn machine. That is nuts.
Can get you at any angle.
Trajectory. It even has trajectory and elevation. I cannot believe this. This is nuts.
Gotta love it.
I'll have to find the address.
Must
on
be
that.
under air pressure, or creates air pressure or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Popcorn always creates air pressure. I mean, oh my God.
Well, so does a lot of other things, like gasoline. When I have gas, I lean this way.
Wow.
Boy, that joke's getting
Save us.
old.
Give us a call, please. 315-220-0692.
Yes, we need questions. We need questions. Hey, is your computer acting weird? Give us a call. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Right over the air, too. It's kind of fun. Nobody's stupid. Nobody has any,
Right.
no questions too dumb.
We're not like that other technology talk show that's broadcasted with us. We're live here. Give us a call. Local.
Yeah, we're live and local.
Right, exactly. Give us a call.
And the other talk show plays the people down like, why did you call, dummy?
Is it? I don't know. I
don't know.
I didn't watch it that much.
Attitude that they have,
Anyway.
But
Well, we shouldn't have that attitude.
We don't.
we have fun with it.
I know, you got to have fun with it. So speaking about fun,
pop.
crap. Anyway.
I'm going to have some
Anywho.
pop. Oh, I got it in there.
Right. Yeah. Could you give me a soda pop? Whack. So.
But anyway, you're having fun with what now?
Oh, I don't know. I saw on Finger Lakes 1 last night, I think, the big iPhone video. I guess somebody must have went and took some video of the lines for the iPhone 5 sales where people are around the corner at Carousel Center there.
That's awesome.
Well, you ought to see it.
Maybe for you. I wouldn't stand in that damn line.
No, I wouldn't either.
Down in Florida, they were in the mall. The mall closes its doors, at certain times.
Yep.
Everybody out.
Yeah.
Well, how can you be in a line inside the mall waiting for the store to open up to sell the iPhone?
I don't know.
But that's what they were doing, interviewing people who were inside the mall.
Yeah, we hid in the bathroom. Yeah, it got really stinky in there.
Probably opened it just for that occasion.
Yeah, probably. Well, anyway, the iPhone 5, I mean, people, I love how people get buzzed up about some of the weirdest things, like the iPhone 5. I don't get it. I don't understand the big attraction. So if you know what the big attraction is, or you think you got an opinion about that, give us a call. Because, correct me, I mean, I'm really not a big fan of the iPhone 5.
iPhone 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait until they work the bugs out of it a little bit.
Right, you're kind of waiting.
Right.
See if it overheats or whatever.
Let the 2 million people who ordered it online in the first 24 hours get theirs out of the way first.
Right.
Windows coming out with a new one?
Oh, yeah, I got something on that, too. So.
Okay. I was just saying, Windows, I just thought of that when you were saying iPhone 5 and all these new technology things, you know what I mean? New apps. all these stuff that you could get, you probably got them same apps on yours, don't you, JJ?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, most of them are. Everybody can usually get at least something comparable, on each different platform. I mean, there's usually something out there. Now, the question is how much and what the cost is.
Right.
Mobile apps, right now the market share is about between, $1 and $10, I think?
Yeah.
Depending on it.
Depending on what you get,
Yeah. I mean, there's
Basic.
not too much that's like, $100 or $200.
No. I think the highest I've ever seen was $19.99.
Yeah. So, I mean, mobile apps have become the new low cost, everybody can afford, go tackle it, kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm still,
I've been in the situations where I've been like going to go out and purchase something and it's going to cost me $50. Where I looked it up on the iPhone on their website or on the product's website, and look at our app, for iOS or Android, $2. I'm like, $50, $2.
right.
Does the same thing, $2.
Yeah.
Save
Maybe
$48,
not complete functional, because like Adobe Photoshop, you can get Adobe Photoshop for the iPhone and the Android app.
Correct.
It's not as full feature rich, but it still
does have a lot of features in it, though.
Still has a lot of features for, I think, $20 or whatever it is. So, so I mean, it is questionable on, where the new market is. Speaking of business, I mean, of course, here comes, as Snide would call me, here comes a liberal perspective on business. The market comes down to play with who they play to. Okay, so like saying computers. Okay, they're $1,000 or $500 right now, right?
What kind are you talking about? I can buy computers for under $300 right now.
Well, it depends. I mean,
laptop, but it's only basic run-of-the-mill stuff.
Yeah, you're talking old though. You're talking either old or really. I'm talking average computer, $500 and up. You
want to be a gamer, you're talking $1,500, and they're
yeah, I know. I got one sitting upstairs.
Do you game?
No.
Let me borrow it. I'll show you how to game.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. But the market plays to different groups of people, and really the question comes down to is what is the mobile playing to at this point?
Right.
It almost seems like it's playing to the less fortunate, the people that don't want to pay a lot for much of anything. I mean, and I'm not trying to belittle anybody. Don't get me wrong about this. I'm not trying to say it, but $2 an app or free. You got a lot of apps that are just
a lot of free.
Yeah, downright free. You got to buy the $500 phone or the $300 device, but you don't need a computer or a laptop anymore.
No.
Well, what does that exactly mean then? I mean, are we losing a market share here? I mean,
what do you mean? We just come out this week with Wii 2 or Wii B or A or something. I forget now what it is, but just come out this week. It's like a tablet like you got.
Okay.
Control your TV, answer your phone, do this, da-da-da-da-da. All this big screen television, play this game and that.
Right.
This Wii has got almost everything that you got, but you can do that.
I could do that with my iPad. You got apps that can,
and you can do that with
TV,
and you can do that with the PlayStation.
I mean, change your TV and channels.
Yeah, so you can do that with a PlayStation.
But I'm
you
saying
can do that
everybody is in that competition to play to a certain group.
Right, but the question comes down to are we losing some of the identity? You know what I mean? So does it matter? I mean, like iPhone.
I don't play good with others. What do you mean, my identity?
We all know you don't play good with others. You smell that?
Yeah.
No,
gasoline, ain't it?
Twice in one show. How does he do it? No. Okay. So
all right.
I guess my point is where I was trying to go with. Okay, the market's trying to play to a particular sector, or a particular person, or a particular thing, right? I mean, we can all agree on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But all these companies are then also trying to play to appeal to everybody's thought process. Like we just talked about the remote control thing. You got every single one of these devices being able to remote control your computer, to be able to work with Netflix and download your favorite shows, to be able to work with your cable TV, to be able to play a game, to be able to get online and be social. All this stuff is now on all these different devices. what does it matter whether you get an iPhone 5 or
It's all in your flavor.
tab
that you like.
up an iPad?
Right.
But they all do the same thing for the most part.
Yep.
They don't really. There's no difference. There's no, like you look at this is what my problem is. You look at Android, you look at iOS, you look at the major differences behind it. Now, me, you, and Snide probably look at it and go, "Oh yeah, there's major difference. Look at how this works." And this,
Right.
we get into the nuts and bolts a little bit.
Basic user's gonna say it does the same thing.
Yeah, it does the
Really?
same thing,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Now you back up 5 steps, and you look at the new. Which I'm trying to do a segue here. If you haven't figured it out yet.
Well, we're trying to get some of these devices so we can use them and write them up.
Well, and then you look at you. I just think that we're losing a lot of the identity that we've had and we've generated, and I think we're losing the point of business, the way it should be. We're so worried about what everybody else is doing, and we want to mimic that and be a little better than they are at everything, than having a real strong identity. Like, I like my PlayStation. I really do.
I like my boat anchor too,
What boat anchor?
the one down cellar.
Well, oh my dear God, that's so old.
Is that the Atari? What?
No,
Oh.
that was his
No,
old
the Atari's
computer.
over in the other.
He has an 11-year-old computer that's still working downstairs in his basement, and he
That's
still
awesome.
works on it.
Why not?
I guess.
Well, I got all my apps on it because it's Windows extremely painful, but we got that all straightened around.
Yeah, right.
But I
But-
still got the Atari over there.
Right. It might not work, but
got the
it's still
Commodore
got it.
64 and the.
I don't think he still has that anymore.
Yeah, I got the 64 and the 128. Yeah,
Get
it's
outta here.
all over there in the boxes.
Oh my God, we should sell it to
I see. You know how much?
a museum.
Anybody
or
want
something.
that? They're
Smithsonian.
welcome to put a bid in on it. I even got all the books how to program it.
Call us 315-220-0692 and get a bid in now.
Now, but
Oh.
do you see what I'm trying to say? Is that there's like an identity crisis. Speaking of the identity crisis, and going on to trying to segue to the next article here, PC Mag did a really wonderful test, we'll say, of Windows 8 versus OS X Mountain Lion, the new Mac operating system.
Correct.
And, it really, I mean, by the end of the day, I couldn't print the colors, so I don't know who won on everything. So, I mean, if I really go down and I just take a few that I look at as being, important to me, for me and what's important to me, Windows 8 would beat it out, would beat out the OS X. For someone who is more into, surfing and photos, file access and photos, the OS X Mountain Lion wins out. So it just depends on what you're really looking for in an operating system. Now, when you
Correct.
compare the two, see, and that's what the problem is that I'm still having in my head. This is not a win or lose situation. Either you win or you lose. No. And that's what I think we've lost track of. Either you are a Mac person or you are a Windows person. That's all there is to it. No, I can use both. I got both.
Right.
I can have both.
I'm a Linux.
Maybe you're God, don't even go Ross Perot on me, okay? That's what Linux is right now. No, I don't know. I'm picking. I think that's so funny.
Poor Ross.
Hey, Oscar.
Oscar's in the house today.
Hey, come here, bud. Hey, you want to say hi? Say hi.
Oscar the mascot.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Poor Ross Perot,
Yeah. Poor Ross Perot.
Perot.
Poor Linux. So, what do you want to
Very
say?
good.
You want to say anything? Nope. Here, what's up? Here you go. You want to sit on my lap?
Very good.
Nope. Bye-bye. I don't know. I'm just really, I think it's really coming down. Well, it's just like with Linux. Linux has got 12 or 15 flavors of Linux that are available. Mm-hmm. Half of which are all free. But
Why haven't they combined them and put them into one program where you can actually get a decent program?
Well, there are some that are pretty decent. I mean, I can think of a couple off to, like, whoa, hello.
Hello, how's me?
Oh, okay.
Me bad.
I thought this guy was calling.
Me bad.
I don't know. I mean, Linux. It depends on what you like about Linux. I mean, like, I got a Raspberry Pi. I finally got one. Brady, got me one. So the big B at work, helped me out. Ordered me one. I paid him for it. I got it. Now I gotta get it set up. So I'm having a hard time getting it set up because it's not my normal.
Oh, you should have some bacon with it, and then it'll slide right in.
Good point.
Right.
Good point.
Ask JJ about that bacon.
Right. Well, I guess the point I'm trying to make is I got the Raspberry Pi. I'll be reviewing it someday. But the whole thing I'm trying to get at is I feel like there's an identity crisis where you're either Mac. You know, JJ, you're Mac. I know you're Mac. You love Mac, except for when you get home on your home PC, then you're Windows.
Exactly.
So, you know, some people...
I like them both. I really can't complain.
Right.
It does the same features, just a little bit different way. Right.
Right.
Exactly.
So
it really doesn't matter what I have.
Why do we have to have this whole, well, you're a Mac or you're not Mac? And then everybody gets so excited about the i5. You know, look at the lines around the world here about, we got to have the i5, you know. I don't know. I'm missing the big buzz.
It's like going on vacations. I like this place, or you like that place. Well, I don't like it because of that. You know, what's wrong with this world? You know.
Well, teach their own, right? All right.
I go to certain places. I do certain things, and it's like I say, I enjoy certain programs, and that's what I like. Period. I don't need to be convinced that I got to get a Raspberry.
Right.
Right.
You know, and with a lot of these. The iOS features and the iPhone 5 coming out now, a lot of the upgrades have been now released for the the iPad and the iPhone 4S now. Mm-hmm. The operating software has had an upgrade, and I got some tips on the upgrades that they've come out with. If you want to move on to that,
sure.
We'll do that on the second segment. But
we do that.
You finish on your thing.
I'm done. I just was trying to segue into. You can go check out PC Mag, and they have a really nice comparison between, OS X and Windows 8, the release. We'll be seeing Windows 8 on the shelves and in PCs probably in the next 6 months.
Okay. Right. It's like I say, what we're commenting on or what we're bringing to you, if you got a comment or a question about a certain product that we're talking about, give us a call, 315-220-0692.
Or give us an email at techtalklive@gmail.com. I goofed that. Shoot, I read the wrong thing off twice now. It's techtalkliveny@gmail.com.
Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/techtalklive.
Very good. Don't worry about Twitter. I don't like Twitter.
But anyway, the show is supposed to be revolved around you people with your questions and problems that you have in your...
Give us a call and get Snide all riled up. I'm good with it. Tell him his Popinator's a piece of crud. I don't care.
My Popinator is a lot of fun if you like to pew-pew popinate.
Call us and talk... I just couldn't.
Boy,
just call us with your technology problems.
Yeah, you got a computer question. You got to...
Get your name in the drawing for whatever we're going to have.
Yeah, we're not even have a drawing yet. Oh, my God, we're totally behind the 8 ball so far. What do you want to draw this month? I don't know. How about that piece of string over there for the cat?
Yeah. We'll get you a piece of catnip.
There you go. I got catnip already.
Get it in a bottle, and then you can really nip it.
Right? So, I don't know. I mean, it's, with everything, that's what this whole show's about. You guys call in. You got computer questions. Hey, your computer's having a problem. Give us a call. Maybe we got an answer for you.
How about my blue screen of death that I've been getting lately, too? We can discuss that.
We could discuss that. When do you get it? When do you get it?
When I have a program that goes in my CD-ROM, and it's like you complained about, and it goes on the table here, and you say, your CD, what do you mean by CD? Oh, I got to take it out, so it'll just quit summing.
Right.
But anyway, the problem comes up, and when I have that CD in, I fire up the computer, I get the blue screen of death, and then all of a sudden it tells me that it's dumping all my memory to a disk.
Right, which is usually some type of... Well, blue screen of death is basically a hard crash. Okay, so let's define what it is. So blue screen of death is a hard crash. So you have something that when accessing or going up into memory or coming back out of memory totally gets corrupted. It says, oh, this is wrong. Stops the computer so it doesn't ruin the rest of the computer, or hopefully doesn't ruin the rest of the computer. Gives you a memory dump, which is basically taking everything that was in RAM, everything that was running, all the different modules, dumping it out onto the disk, which takes up a lot of disk space, especially if you got like 16, 4 gigs of memory or something. Your dump file is going to be as big as whatever's in memory.
So where do I find this dump file so that I can get rid of it?
Well,
in the toilet.
Typically it's in the toilet, right?
Pretty much
flushed.
Typically, it's what?
Typically, it's in C drive, Windows, and System. So you go to C drive, Windows, and the System. You'll see a memory.dmp file. You need something to analyze it. Microsoft has some free tools right out on MicrosoftDownloads.com. Microsoft Downloads. Microsoft.com, and then the download section. Let's try that. I'm not awake this morning, evidently.
Right.
And there's a memory dump analyzer for Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7. And you can go analyze it and find out what was running, what crashed, what was the module that actually crashed. So you can do a lot of your own troubleshooting if you want with blue screens of death. Now, in your case, if it always happens with a CD-ROM drive, most likely you're having a problem with the cache that's going between the CD-ROM drive and the computer. So it could be the cache has gone bad or going bad, or the connection between the CD-ROM and the computer is going bad.
But it doesn't happen every time. It only happens
once in a while.
Once in probably 8-10 times that I fire up the computer.
Right. So I would probably say it could be either one of those things. It's typically usually a hardware issue.
Anyway.
So.
About that time, I think.
Is it?
I do believe.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's about that time. You've been listening to Tech Talk Live. We're on every Saturday morning, 11 to 12. I'm Flipper.
That's tonight.
And I'm JJ.
And we'll be right back after these brief messages.
But it's like a...
sights to see on the internet, but for everything local, there's no place you can get it. At fingerlakes1.com. Come on over to fingerlakes1.com. Make us your homepage. News, weather, sports, and fun. Log on to Finger Lakes One.
www.fingerlakes1.com.
You're listening to Free Music by Dano. Download free MP3s at danosongs.com.
with Tech Talk Live.
With your hosts.
I'm Flipper.
I'm Snide.
And I'm JJ.
I love
That was awesome.
I'm Snide.
Hi, Snide.
So what do we got up next? JJ up next?
Anyway, give us a call, 315-220-0692.
Right. We're a local computer talk show here up in upstate New York. We broadcast live on Finger Lakes 1, so I guess we're a web show.
We're a web show, right?
So
Web show.
We're a web show, live and local.
Charlotte's
web
show.
Unlike some others out there. Anyway.
you could be a fat pig too.
Oi.
Anyhow.
Anyway.
What do you got, JJ?
iOS 6 update for the iPad and the iPhone 4S. Just got some... Actually, it's a list of 50 iOS 6 tips and tricks, but I'll do a few of them anyway. Anyway, one of them, upgrade is a notification center. Share with ease. You can post to Twitter, Facebook right from your notification center once you enable the share widget. You go to settings, notifications, and pulling down notification center will now display tap to tweet or tap post button to Facebook and bring up your sheets to Twitter and Facebook respectively. And you could just post your pictures or whatever.
Boom. Just like that.
Just like that. Or you can even ask Siri. Siri, post to
Oh,
Facebook.
no. Siri. Here we go with Siri.
Siri, post to Facebook. And it brings up a little note.
Really?
What would you like to post? And here's what it says. I'll post it for you.
That has got to be the only reason why the iPhone 5 is so popular with men. You know? I mean, think about it.
Right?
Not me.
Well, just think about it, okay? Hey, Siri, could you post a Facebook photo for me? Yeah, right here, this one. Click.
Right.
Hi.
Do it automatically for you.
Really?
Gotta love it.
God.
Moony.
Right?
I think we need an Oscar.
Oscar. Another upgrade that Apple's done is do not disturb. Oh,
Hey,
look
we
at
got
that.
a call. Let's see if we can answer it. You're on live with Tech Talk Live.
First name, where are you calling from?
Flipper, Jim, Seneca Falls. How you doing, guys?
Brother, how you doing?
I'm
Pretty good. I
fine.
actually got a computer question for you guys.
All right.
Welcome back, Snide. Good to have you back
Thank
on
you.
the show. Missed you those few weeks. My daughter, I bought a computer for my daughter, an old one. I think I got it off of Woot.com or some type of sellout type of place. And it's an old Dell. It runs Windows XP, and we got it so she could play games. She's 6 years old.
Okay.
I'd say it's been, over a month now. The thing won't connect to the internet. We have it hardwired through an Ethernet cable, and you fire it up. It says a network cable is disconnected. Well, nothing's disconnected. I have an Ethernet. Actually, it's hardwired to a wireless network adapter, and so it's not hardwired, as I said. But so the problem is I get this message: network cable is disconnected.
Even though the wireless device is plugged in, turned on, and does it get link lights?
That's a good question. I'm not at home now in front of that computer, but when I was thinking in the back of my head when I couldn't figure this out, wasn't there a few months ago a big scare about a virus that was going to knock everybody offline?
Well, right. That was the DNS changer virus, and that
Right,
just changes your DNS settings. It doesn't actually disable the card.
So you wouldn't receive a network cable unplugged there if you had that virus?
No, actually, you wouldn't even know that you really have it unless you really looked at where you were going with your DNS. So it sounds more like, here's just me speaking out loud. If the network adapter is not really bad, which it might not be, and a good way to test that is just take the laptop right directly to your wireless router at the house and plug it directly in. And just see if you get link lights. If everything comes on and you got link lights, then you know it's something to do with either the cable going to that wireless device The wireless.
Okay.
Oh, we're sorry. Right in the middle of the conversation, just all of a sudden pop a pop here. I was like, hey, that sounded good.
Pop.
Oh, pop. Right. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Jim. We just got off track there. No, but it's either the network cable, the wireless device, or what I've found with a couple of things like this is that the Ethernet interface on, say, the wireless device is set for non-auto sensing. For some reason, it just all of a sudden decides that this time around it can't auto sense properly. And what you can do is go into the laptop and into the network card settings. There's that, you go to set your IP address and stuff. And you hit the configure button on the adapter, and it'll take you to another page. And there's some advanced settings in there. Go down and look for link and speed, and change it from whatever it is. It might say auto sensing or auto negotiate, and change it to something more typical, like 100 megabit full duplex would be a good one to start with. Hit OK, let it recycle, see if the cable comes up and it says it's online.
Okay, and that wouldn't require a restart after that? It should just,
nope.
After I hit OK, it should automatically pick that up?
Yep.
All right, I'll give that a try. But who knows? She's playing all these crazy internet games on there, clicking on God knows
6 years
what.
old? Wow.
6 years old, playing crazy internet games.
Maybe she'll be playing Diablo 2 with me. 3.
She might. I'll tell you, we have an iPad, and it's just amazing to watch her interface with any computer whether it's a mouse or just a touch screen.
Just kind of natural, ain't it?
Yeah, because she's watched us do it, growing up, and right. the kids these days are just, way ahead of, obviously where I was on my Apple IIc when I was, 10 years old. Probably we got an Apple.
They're teaching these kids in school at kindergarten, first grade.
Yep,
computers already, right?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they're using computers.
They should be out on the playground playing instead of behind a desk on a computer.
Well, she is her share of that too. I was at open house for my daughter's school this week too, and yeah, every elementary, or is that elementary school, first grade?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they every room has a computer, at least one computer in it, and I haven't been up in the high school in a while, but I imagine that everybody gets a laptop in high school now, I guess, right?
Depends. I mean, I was just talking with helping a mother out in Waterloo, and up there they're not giving out the laptops, not even for the seniors, and they're not even really allowing you to bring your own in either. So, mostly because of the policy and procedures that kids aren't necessarily using them for educational purposes. They're more using them for games.
Concerns, yeah.
Yeah, so they want them to pay attention. So it's almost like we've gone full circle with this and said, oh, let's use technology, and oh, look, technology can be bad too at the same time. Right. So let's back it up. So
like everything in the world.
Right. So once they find their feet, I'm sure it'll come around full circle again, and they'll probably come up with some really decent way to use technology in school. I really like Andrew had posted about having some type of note-taking program for the Android.
Right.
And now I forgot what the name of it is. It's some type of writing program, but you can use a stylus and use your tablet just like a notepad, which would be phenomenal for students.
The lecture notes?
Lecture notes, yes.
Yep, Android apps.
And then it makes them all searchable as well. So it's really a nice product. But the question comes down to is whether or not schools will let people use them, especially high schools. I mean, here's some parents like yourself that might be like, hey, I'll buy my kid a iPad or an Android device and then let them use it for school and take notes. But at the same time, it allows them to have games and everything else, so it could be a detriment to their learning process as well.
True, good and bad. There you go.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, I'll give that a shot on that old XP computer and make her day if it works.
Yeah. The other point is when they're using the thing when they're driving. You know what I mean? That's a bad feature too.
Yeah, that's the worst feature of all.
Right.
Yeah, a little worried about that.
Well, I
got 10 years. I got 10 years for.
Well, I was just trying to make it a point. You know what I mean? That
don't rush him. Don't rush him. He's got another 10 years. Leave him alone.
They'll have something new by then. So.
Yeah, well, like those laser etched glasses you
Yeah,
were
the
talking about
glasses
that
about-
one time.
yeah.
Snide was talking about. I think it's Google that's trying to come up with a way to have a pair of glasses that'll give you a HUD, and your computer's right on the front of the glass.
Video games and everything
Now, have
else
you
in
ever
them now.
seen- Have you ever seen Google's demo of that video?
No.
Or there's a video of them demoing that product. Check it out. It is amazing. Obviously, it's conceptual of what it would be like wearing those glasses, but it is an amazing thing to see. And then the other thing is, in 10 years, my daughter's car might drive itself.
Right. Then
So
you
you won't
could
have to
use
worry
your.
Right.
Then you could text and drive at the same time, right?
But I could just see using them glasses walking down the street and boing and hitting the telephone pole. Or Oop, I forgot to turn my head.
Cough.
All right,
Anyway,
guys, I got to run. Missed you guys last week when you took the week off. Snide missed you the past several weeks. Glad everybody's back in studio, and looks like you got a lot of viewers this morning.
Yeah, they had to throw me. They had to throw me out of the hospital. They couldn't bring enough underwear to change. They were peeing their pants too much.
I am not even touching that. I'm just gonna smile and go. Thanks, Jim.
Let us know how you made out, Jim.
Okay, guys, have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
Okay, that was a nice phone call. Anyway,
That's what we like. That's the kind of stuff we like. So if you're watching this show, you just saw that wonderful phone call there. That was great. That's exactly what we want. We want people to call in with questions.
Doesn't
We'll
matter.
help you answer it.
Right.
You
doesn't
know?
matter anywhere in the United States if you're on.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey,
Anywhere in the world.
You got more on your.
that scares me a little bit, though. You know, I'm sorry. I still have this phobia. I have this phobia about tech support overseas. I have a real hard time with
Somebody
it.
calling in
Okay?
Yeah,
from overseas.
can't
Give us a call,
understand.
please.
Yeah, right. So say if somebody calls in and you know I can't understand them, I'm going to be like totally sweating on camera. I'm going to be like, "What did you just say?" The net what?
He just said, "How do you do that?"
How do you right? How do they do that? I don't know. I can't even sound like them. That's the sad part.
But anyway, any more on your follow up?
Oh yeah, I got lots of tips
Well,
and
keep
tricks
going.
for
Have
the
fun.
iOS 6 upgrade that Apple's just sent out. Another one is Do Not Disturb. Do Not Disturb lets you mute notifications that may interrupt you throughout the night.
Geez, I was thinking that was more like a radar thing for your iPhone. You know, you sitting there and getting all comfy in bed and hit the Do Not Disturb button. You know. All of a sudden, it'll go, "Roar, roar, roar." The dog's coming, the dog's coming.
Simply navigate to Settings, Notifications, to the Do Not Disturb, turn the feature on, set the hours, and choose whether to allow certain incoming calls. You can manually enable the Do Not Disturb during non-scheduled hours by visiting the settings and flipping the Do Not Disturb switch on. A moon will appear on the status bar when it's enabled.
Very nice.
It's kind of neat. And then with that, you can also set up that.
Got any hairball mix?
Yeah, actually, just go right in that other room there. That's the kitty room.
Right. With that, you can set up like people from your contacts are the only ones that'll be allowed to ring through.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of a neat feature. So if you
So
have
if
family,
So you won't get telemarketers or something or
Right.
whatever else, yeah.
work, calling or something, yeah, right.
Oh, sweet. No call in for you.
Right, exactly. The iOS 6 also has the new Siri feature for sports. Siri is now a sports fanatic, if you didn't know, except for NASCAR. I tried NASCAR last night and it didn't work so well.
I watched them.
She can tell you all about your favorite team from several pro leagues around the world: Major League Baseball, NCAA, football, NFL, the NBA, NCAA basketball, the WNBA, and the NHL.
Siri's just a
Along with the
slave.
top soccer leagues, actually.
I can just see guys right now sitting here doing this whole Siri thing. Siri, tell me about the New York Jets. Oh, blah, 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 blah,
You can
right?
you can ask her about scores, game schedules, standings, player and team information.
This is going to be so bad against people that are married. Can you imagine that? You know, honey, I just wish you were a little more like Siri.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
Your score is
10. Yes, it's always a 10. Always
Yeah,
a 10.
it's always a 10, yes. Pole vault.
Now
What?
Siri also is an app launcher, so you can when you have a ton of apps on your multiple home screens, finding the one that you can want a task for the day, you can always just say, Siri, can you launch such and such app? It'll automatically do it for you.
I thought you said Apple launcher. Is that like
I like Apple launchers. Yeah, that sounds like
you
fun.
got to go app?
All you need to do is say open, whatever app, and Siri will do your bidding for you. Open the app in iPad 3, 5th generation iPod Touch, and iPhone 4S or 5. The only features, operating devices that can do that.
Well, speaking of the Apple products and the iPhone and stuff, our favorite Apple person, I guess, is emailing here, Lisa,
Right?
who won the 2
iTunes cards, back to back, right?
Scumbag. Let somebody else win for a change.
He meant that in the nicest way, I'm sure.
Yes, I did.
But we got to enter because we're going to have a player now, huh? Oh,
What? Anyway, she says here a lighting cable for the iPhone 5. WTF is up with that. Makes me wanting to purchase the iPhone 5 seem to be over $100 higher. New car charger, new home charger adapters, new phone case, and new screen protectors.
Yeah, because it's all a different size. Everything's different size now. The screen's a different size.
So yeah, they got
power
you.
cable's a
they
different
got
size.
You. Corporate America, baby. That's
Way to make money.
Aye.
Incorporated. That's what it means. Incorporated phone. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's
I'm
all
just
good.
having fun.
Well,
This one is kind of up your screen. They've done an upgrade on their camera for the iOS 6 as well.
Yeah.
Running device. Capturing a panorama used to require a third-party app like the 360 panorama.
Or Photoshop, yeah.
Right. Apple baked this into its iOS 6.
Yeah.
However, it's only kept compatible with the iPhone 4S or the iPhone 5 and the 5th generation iPod Touch. To use it, open the camera app and choose the options of panorama. Hold the iPhone in portrait mode, tap the shutter button, and then slowly just move the camera to the right. You'll see a warning if you pan too quickly, actually.
Yes.
To finish, tap the shutter button again.
This is that's actually 2 to 4 year old technology. I mean, a lot of cameras,
Right.
point and click cameras, already had this.
Right, exactly.
And like the Fujifilm cameras and stuff like that had a panoramic option where you click the button and then you pull it up portrait style, pull it, and then just start moving it, and then it would give you warning symbols when you were going too fast because it would blur the picture or whatever, But it's kind of nice. Again, it's back to that whole thought process. We're losing the identity of these devices because now everybody can do everything.
Exactly.
Exactly. But go ahead, keep going.
But that was nice. I used that panorama view yesterday, trying to take a picture, except for it cut off a little bit of what I was shooting. And when it combined the picture together, it blurred like half the person's or the item, the animals taking a picture of the dogs anyway. It blurred kind of the vision, so it only looked like she had one eye.
Right.
So it was like,
Well, that's the funny thing about panorama. Of course, I'm getting into photography because that's one of my loves and
that's
passions.
a bit of the digital babble. Yes.
Someday, I'm really hoping that digital babble is going to get going here pretty soon because I really think it's going to be fun, educational.
Right.
It's me, so you get to look at me again.
There you go.
But the big thing about panoramas is that there's always going to be digital distortion. So you have to take enough pictures across if you're doing it manually like I do it.
Mm-hmm.
In order to make sure that subjects like dogs and cats or people don't lose half their face.
Or half their body.
Or half their body in the
Running
process.
on the back 2 legs or something.
Well, it's like that wedding we went to last week, I did a panoramic of inside the barn, okay? Because it was kind of like a barn wedding. It was kind of fun. So you came in the door, and it was a nice big wide open door, and I could shoot from the DJ all the way around to the other side of the room and get everybody that was sitting down. I took 10 pictures in that, and nobody got cut up. If I would have done that with only 5 or 6 pictures, it would have been cut up.
You'd have lost something.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of pictures and all this, the upcoming space station cameras will give all humans a live imagery of their house from space.
Live imagery.
Live imagery.
So, as close as live as you can get, probably within a few seconds or a minute.
Yeah, well, you can tell if the guy has got his own car or not, or if he's got the neighbor's car there.
That would be great for next generation.
Oh, dear God. There's that married couple thing again. I can just see it now.
Right?
Who was in the driveway today, honey, huh?
An ambitious effort from broadcast real-time streaming video from Earth, or of Earth from space, is closer to reality. The influxes of cash and
The influx of cash and what? Is it
and new partnerships.
okay? So is it available now or not yet?
2000 by spring of 2013.
All right. So within 6 months, we're talking. We're going to have live spatial imagery from
Google Maps.
on Google Maps.
Google Maps out or Google Map, whatever it is.
Wow.
Neat.
Can you imagine that? I can
wait.
sit there. I can sit there and
remember
watch.
seeing
I can
it.
watch your house and wait for Mimi to leave.
Wow. I'll be watching work going, "Duh."
But like I
Oh, there
say,
you go.
Again.
like I say, now we got the
Flipper.
criminals. Now we got the criminals with another.
Did you even
device.
hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then you got it backwards after that, right?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you can watch it when JJ comes back home, so you can go out the back door.
Right. Right.
See?
Get out of the iPad. And be like, okay, I got to run. Hang on.
But
Just kidding me.
We love you.
Yes.
no, it's like I say, the criminals are going to get another device that they can
Looking at the negative side, yes, you got criminals, terrorists.
tell when we leave our house.
Absolutely.
You know?
There you go.
I mean, think about it. Okay, let's put ourselves in a sniper position, okay? If I really wanted to take out an official or something, and I can figure out where they are, and I spend all my time on this thing, and I got a bunch of people spending all their time on this thing, we're going to be able to do what the, those video games and movies have shown for years now. You're tracking a person from space, and you're like, hey, check this out. Okay, he's there. Okay, triangulate. Okay, if we sit on this building on Tuesday, fire the shot. We got an escape route this way, and we can track everybody. And you got a little headset on. It's getting close. It's way too
wear them
close.
glasses. Wear them video glasses so you
Right.
can see everybody coming. You know,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Oh man, heads-up display for that.
Yeah.
God,
There you go.
that's
That'd be
very-
kind of
but
cool. Can't wait.
no.
Really?
I'm just saying it's a great thing for just messing around. But
Right.
now you're arming all these people with all this stuff that can tell where you are and all this.
Which could be bad. Could be very bad. Yeah.
I want to just touch out real quick. Andrew had asked us about that. His Acer Iconia A200.
Yeah.
The apps there. I just got a quick couple of them for him to try. Try Quill is one that.
Oh, Quill. That was the
Quill.
other one I was thinking of when I was trying to answer
Right.
him.
Quill is one I've come up with. And the other one is RightPad. RightPad. Those are the two that seem to look
I guess
like,
2 minutes.
They had some good reviews, but some bad reviews as well. They seemed to all equal self out in the long run. And if all else fails, really, I think most of these devices has a notepad on them. You could probably just use a notepad, right?
Right, there is a note
So-
taking, but it doesn't make it searchable, and it doesn't really recognize you. It's just drawing.
Right.
So,
So those are just a couple that I found online.
well,
if you
real
wanna
quick,
check.
just because I wanted to get this in real quick, we all know that the Kindle Fires came out, the new ones with the faster processor and everything else. Did you hear that Walmart is going to stop selling them? Walmart's
No.
dropping them off the face of the earth because basically, and I will quote because I have the quote here. Recently, Walmart Stores Incorporated made a business decision to not carry current Amazon products beyond our purchasing commitments and existing inventory. That was said by Walmart. Okay. Then their reasoning behind it is our customers trust us to provide a broad assortment of products at everyday low prices, and we approach every merchandising decision through this lens. We will continue to offer our customers a broad assortment of tablets, e-readers, and accessories at a variety of great price points. This decision is consistent with our overall merchandising strategy. It's been selling Kindles right along, and now all of a sudden it's all iPhone, iPad, this, that. They have
what's
two
wrong with
full
that?
rows of stuff.
But I'm just saying now because of Amazon.com. Oh,
Yeah.
why can't we
go to
sell what
Amazon.
Amazon.com has got? Oh, they got a exclusive franchise on this product or something?
Who? Walmart?
Amazon?
Amazon.com. That's what you just
Amazon
said.
sells a lot of it.
Well, yeah, Amazon sells their Amazon Kindles, just like Borders, or not Borders. Barnes and Nobles does the Nook. They have a specific product that they built. But I think my point here is a Kindle is probably one of the best e-readers out there. You know, I mean, just from whatever. And the price point is not that bad.
No.
I mean, really. Okay. What kind of business decision really is this? I'd really love to know the details behind
Where
it.
can I buy one now?
Amazon.com and
No,
Staples.
I'm not going to buy anything from Amazon.com. I might have to go to Staples then.
Right, but, well, if you don't like Amazon.com, you shouldn't buy a Kindle. I mean,
Right.
that's
I
kind of
didn't
the
know-
whole point.
I didn't know Amazon.com made Kindles.
Yeah, that's
Maybe-
what it is. Kindle is Amazon.com's main product.
Maybe we can get an exec from Walmart to give us a call at 315-220-0692 and explain it to us.
I would love to know why.
Give us a
because,
call.
I mean, let's be realistic here. It's probably more that the Kindle is being sold on Amazon. They're selling it at the rock bottom price, you know, and Amazon is competing and finally beating out Walmart on a lot of things.
Yep. A little competition.
Anyway,
You've been listening to Tech Talk Live
have you?
and watching us.
Hi, what's up?
How many have been
Yo,
listening?
girlfriend.
That's what we got to find out. How many have been watching us?
All right, how many? Okay.
You're,
So anyway.
you better poke yourself in the
All right,
eye.
wait a minute. There, Ooh, there we go. How's that?
Ooh, 3D. Check that out. All right.
Yeah, that's another thing. 3D next week is something I'm going to look into.
Okay, 3D next week?
3D printing.
Oh.
Ding.
Well,
You
yeah.
say that?
What do you think I was talking about yesterday when I was talking about that case for the raspberry?
Yeah.
Well, we could do a whole thing on 3D printing if you like, because I might actually order one.
Well, I'm just saying, we can kind of highlight that next week on the show.
Absolutely.
There you go.
So you've been listening to Tech Talk Live. We're a little kooky. We're a little strange. We're local up here in upstate New York, but we're broadcast live on Finger Lakes 1 TV.tv. Holy cow, I'm really having a hard time today.
Yes, you are.
Anyway, I'm Flipper.
I'm Snide,
And I'm JJ.
and I'm having a hard time.
We're out here.
We'll see you next week. See ya.
You've been listening to your technology talk show. Tune in next time to Tech Talk Live.